Hi, everybody. Just wanted to say thank you. Going through some of my analytical data this morning, I had seen that I was at around 175 views across all of the video formats I've done, both shorts and long format videos. I don't know what you guys are more interested in, but I hope to keep up these videos coming out every day. My goal is to release a brand new video every day. If you have different ideas on what you want to hear topic-wise, I'd be glad to share that with you. Now back to the video. I'm so excited today. I'm on my first step to starting this journey with you guys, and today we're going to talk about a little experience I had at the last contractor I worked for. So, the last company I worked for is Utah's largest and oldest contractor, and the coolest thing about working for them is they really have a good strategy of making sure that everything is done in-house as much as possible. However, some of the culture that comes with that is just absolutely poisonous. The mentality of you show up to work regardless of how you feel, both physically and emotionally, do your job, and they were very much sticklers on time management and attendance, which there's nothing wrong with attendance, right? Everyone wants to show up to work. They want to get paid. However, when you show up to work and let's say you're 5 seconds late, okay? That does not deserve or warrant any disciplinary action, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but it all comes down to guidelines. When you have guidelines that are set that are very vague, some of the policies that they had were phrased in such a way that left it open to the discretion of the job site. However, I think if you're going to have a policy that is that vague, you need to have a separate form or some form of paperwork that employee must sign that goes over what is expected. If you do not pay me to be there 5 minutes early, I will not be there 5 minutes early. If you do not pay me to be there, I won't be there. It's just common sense. And we have come to a point as a society where a lot of things that we are taking care of, such as our health, both mental and physical, those are very important things. And a lot of companies, especially construction companies, not to name names, so I'm not. However, but a lot of the companies that are taking initiative, especially in the union, are giving you paid leave, especially if you have a doctor's note. You also get paid time off for some of these union contractors. But this is a very common theme. You're seeing a lot of these larger companies somewhat reluctant in their ability to change with what the workforce is demanding. Utah has seen such exponential growth over the last 30 to 40 years. I remember in the neighborhoods I grew up in just outside of Salt Lake, where a lot of them were either dead-ended or would go down to a 2-lane road. Some of them would even turn into a dirt road, or even compacted gravel. And so the amount of growth we have had in my lifetime is insane. And so I don't think it is in any company's best interest to not see the amount of opportunity that there is in any given situation. Here in the state of Utah, for example, we've gone from about 1.5 million people about 40, 50 years ago to now almost 3 million, if not just over 3 million. I'd have to look at the stats, and maybe we can go over some of that other stuff in a later video, but there's some statistics that I would like to share, so we'll talk about that next time. But some of the things that we really need to focus on to bring people into the fold, especially in a trade that is so divisive, is we need to be more open-minded. We need to embrace differences. We need to embrace culture shifts. And I think that if we do those things, we really will bring the best and brightest into the trades. sorry for the noise outside. We live above a workshop, and so there's going to be some noises throughout the rest of this video. However, going back to what we were talking about days ago, like, do we choose wrong? What makes us happy? There's so many different things you want to keep in mind when you're entering the trade. I come from a family of contractors, and so a lot of people will talk to you as though you should know automatically what they're talking about. And unfortunately, that's not the case. And so, going forward, we're going to talk about some of these things. We're going to break some of this stuff down, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.